Hello everybody. Today, as promised in the last video, I'm going to show you how to blue stain or heat stain, whatever, the headers for a race car. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the headers painted. I left them separate, as I told you before, because it's easier to do this that way. I'm going to paint them with Model Masters steel, non-buff, and they don't make that stuff anymore, and it's harder to find now, so I don't know what I would do once I run out of that. I'll have to figure something out. So let me get these painted, and then we'll go in and I'll show you what the heat staining process is with these Tamiya clear acrylics. Be right back. Okay, the headers are dry for the most part. So what I'm going to start with, and kind of show you here, is X23 clear blue from Tamiya. The next color I'll do is X27 clear red, and I'll finish it off with X26 orange. So first thing we need to do is, I got one of these empty bottles from Tamiya, and I'll mix my paint in that. You can use probably something not this fancy if you wanted to. That's what I have available. So basically what I do is do equal parts, oh don't put that on there, equal parts of color and thinner. And thinner I'm using is Tamiya's X20 thinner, but I think you can just use rubbing alcohol because that's what it smells like to me. It up here. Like I said, you don't need much. That's going to be plenty for this. Alright, and what you want to do for the blue, you want to focus on right at the head and any tight corners. That's kind of what you want to focus on. And you don't need much, like I said. This is why I said I like to keep them apart, because it's much easier to do. Obviously, you can focus more on what's going to be seen. So, like, this is going to be the outside. Something you may want to do is extend it out a little bit, because once you do the red, you're going to mix into the blue a little bit and make like a purple. So you can kind of lightly mist it if you want to, but you don't want to get the whole thing, because generally when you do orange, it tends to make it look green, and you don't want that. Okay, I think that one's good for that. But I mean, you see what we got kind of going on here, right? So we'll do that with the rest of them here. All right, the blue is done on all 4 pieces of the header. So and you don't need much. All right, then with the red, what you're trying to do is put some color down right up next to the blue. So you see how it's kind of giving it a purplish color. That's kind of what you're looking for there. And none of this has to be perfect. I mean, hell, you're probably not even going to see that anyway. But someone might see it. These straighter pieces, you want to do a little bit more red on, you know, because there's not a lot of bends and stuff, so it'll kind of make it look a little bit more interesting. See how it's more of a red color there than the purple, because I didn't put any blue on it. So, and we'll put some orange on that, obviously. So here, coming up next. So that's color number 2. Let's move on to orange. Alright, let's shoot some orange. And here you're just trying to get kind of what's left over. That's still silver for the most part. So that's like what the finished one looks like. It's just going to make everything pop, as you can tell. It just, the little extra And there you have it. Got some heat stained headers that look pretty good. And you can do the same with the, the dump exhaust. Again, focus. Your bends are going to be hotter, so they're going to be blue, and then you just branch red and orange off of the outside of that. So, anyways, thank you all for watching me, and I'm getting closer to 1,000 subscribers. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. The algorithm that I look at says like 75% of y'all don't subscribe, so, or aren't subscribed that are watching. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would very much appreciate it. And I usually don't say all that shit, but I'm going to today. So, thank y'all for watching again, and have a good day. I appreciate it.